knows what time it is. You ready? Okay. Good morning, everybody. Just finished our just a little over a mile walk. We try to take the 3 pups on a walk either in the evening or the mornings, depending on what we have time for. So we just did that this morning, and in the mornings it helps me get up. It gives me kind of more of a reason to get up, even though my internal body clock gets me up at 8. Like no fail. That's what I was trying to think. It is Wednesday, October 11th. So I want to sit down, talk with y'all for just a second. So I've been in more of a depresso potato kind of mindset. These last few weeks, I could say the last month or two, to be honest. And it's really hitting at certain times, you know? Also, I apologize, I am a fidgeter. So I kind of made a poor financial decision yesterday because I was a depresso potato. Except it's gonna help with a lot. So I went and bought a new iPad yesterday because I got a notification that they were on sale. And so I was like, okay. Because before this one, I had the iPad mini 4 and I got that back in 2014 or something. So it's had its time. Its life is done. Okay, so I got the iPad 10th generation, which I know some people are gonna be like, you should have just did this or that or whatever. It was the one on sale, and you know what? It's a huge upgrade to me anyways. Reasons I got it. If you guys don't know, I love to write. It's one of my biggest passions, always has been, and more so recently this year I've kind of dusted that off and been doing it a lot more again since I graduated high school. So I've been journaling a lot, but something that has always kind of been told to me, almost everybody I meet, doctors, nurses, friends, family, whatever, I'm always told you should be writing your life in a book. Your life is so interesting, you know, kind of like I've said, I feel like my life is a movie, a TV show, whatever. People are also saying you should write it. So I started to do that this year, and so I have my mom's journal from when I was born, and I've never read this before. This is the first time I'm reading it. So a lot of stuff I'm learning about my first year of life or so. But what I've been doing this year is translating the journal into a book form, because I do want to eventually publish my life story. So yeah, I've just been doing that, but I like to write more than type. So one of the biggest reasons I got this new iPad is because I can write and then it automatically transfers it to text, you know? It's called Scribble, as Apple wants to call it. I can now write this book, but it automatically transfers it to text and whatever. So I've kind of shifted my goals, because after this stuff happened with boys, plural, we'll say, I've kind of felt like I've needed to shift some of my goals and some of my focuses, because at the beginning of the year, honestly, my focus was content creating, and that's still number one for me. So in that sense, because of the rebrand of the channel and stuff, I want to get more comfortable just posting more day-to-day life and not only filming when exciting things are happening or I'm going on this trip or whatever. I want to get more comfortable just getting you guys more into my personal life a bit and more of my mundane parts of life, if that makes sense, because I find it interesting. So why am I not filming it and sharing it with you guys, you know? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm posting a lot more on TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat and stuff, just more day-to-day. So if you guys aren't following those, be sure to, links are in the description if you're not following any of those, to see a little more of my day-to-day. But I also want to include that in these more long-form vlogs. So my other goal, obviously, though, is to write this book and hopefully eventually get it published. So yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons I got this iPad, is so that I can write, and then it transfers it to text so I can work on this. But I can also edit on my iPad. I know it's a different experience, and I can't do everything that I can do on a computer. And when I'm home and stuff, I'll edit on because I have a really nice desktop Mac computer, I'll edit on that. But the iPad is going to be more so when I'm traveling, I can edit on the go easier and stuff. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with life at this exact moment. Just kind of wanted to share, give you guys an update. I'm a little bit of a depressive potato at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be more vulnerable about that too. I'm ready for life changes. You know, I feel like I've been trying to make these big changes in my life the last 2 years, and at least in my own thoughts, I feel like they haven't amounted to anything. So I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? And so right now it's, let's post more day-to-day content, not be so picky about nothing exciting is happening in my life, because people are going to find it interesting. You know, you'll eventually reach the right audience who finds it interesting, and people are going to be interested in either my queerness, you know, that I'm gay, or my heart condition because I was born with half a heart, or living in Utah. I don't know. You know, people are going to find stuff interesting as you go. But also I want to utilize my love for writing, and might as well write my life because it is interesting, and everybody keeps asking, where's your life book? So those are kind of my new goals at the moment, because I'm ready to move on from my day job that I've been at for 10 years now. I'm so ready to move on from that. And I'm like, but the hard thing is I can't work full time because of my heart condition. So it's been like, what can I do? How can I do this? So we're going to try. We're not trying. We're doing these new goals, and we're going to make it. There's a little update for y'all. So I got annoyed of having to go downstairs and pull everything out to make tea. So I just stopped having tea, honestly. It's a lazy ass thing. It's a me thing. I made a little tea station here. So now I can have all my tea. My favorite's the passion, but I have these other ones, and I need to try a lot more. I need to get a little more. I need to adventure more in the tea area. So if anybody, especially, I mean, I know my Brit friends are gonna sound off in the comments, but if anybody has any recommendations for teas, let me know. Because homeboy, although loves the passion, would like some new flavors. Don't know exactly what I like, you know? So, and don't worry, again, all my Brit friends, I mean, they all know, but still. I'm an American with a Kindle. You are welcome. I will not do it any other way now. Okay, so a while ago I saw this at the place that I work, so I mean, if you guys haven't picked up where I work, this will probably tell you, but it was supposed to be for like back to school, but I was like, pride. So I don't know, I was just like, I want this because it's cute and it can look pride, and I want to just like put little messages. I don't know if I'd do it like every day because that seems like a lot of work just for a daily thing. So I think more so I would do it for like the month. So like every month put a new message, you know, just to kind of remind myself every month of like, you know, let's just say something I always like to say to people is, you're doing great, don't let anyone tell you otherwise, you know. So like I can put that, you know, and put it up somewhere. So anyway, I haven't opened it yet though, so let's get it good. So we need, they have, what, look, they have emojis. Wait, look at these emojis. What are you? Okay, your letters, your numbers, your Letters, your letters and letters. Look at the emojis. They're so cute. There's musical notes. Okay, so we have one thing of emojis, and there's some like, you know, symbols, but these are cute. And then we have some more symbols and emojis. There's more musical notes. Okay, I didn't know they came with emojis. These are cute. But now I gotta sit and pop all these off, and then I have to get a little baggie to put them in. So let's pop these off. Learned after a lot of struggle. This is how much I got through. You can just cut them. You can just cut them off, bruh. So let's hurry and finish this now. That's been like 20 minutes. Okay, after all that, we got it. Ta-ta! There is like an apostrophe I could add, but it's so teeny tiny I can't find it. But this is what we're gonna do with for now. Now, I know exactly where I'm gonna put it too. If I can get up. I have this space above my record speakers. We're gonna put it right there. Ta-ta! Remember my tea? Because I sure didn't. Okay, we all know I'm bad about this. It's almost 1 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything. I'm great about my water. That's about it. You're okay, Scout. I don't know what I'm eating yet. He's like, ooh, do I need to move? Oh, well, he moved anyways. Sorry, dude. So I ate and totally forgot to even show or say anything, but I had beef taquitos and fries, just simple, because the stuff that I usually have, we're kind of out of at the moment. So, I mean, that stuff I have too, but I forgot to, our like grocery list, I forgot to add stuff, and then by the time we like got groceries, I was like, now I remember what I need is. I at least ate something at 1:30 p.m. Doing great. I also need to do better about my water today, which I have been. You know, the tea helps too, but yesterday, let me tell you, first thing I put into my system was Pepsi. And then the first food substance was pizza. It's fine, it's fine. You know what? That reminds me though. The other night I was just having like a sweet tooth, and I don't have those a lot. I'm not a sweets person. I ordered a case for this iPad, and it'll be here tomorrow. But right now I'm like, I don't know how to hold you. Anyway, so I don't have a sweet tooth a lot of the time. I'm just not a sweets person. I would rather have the savory and spicy. But I was having a sweet tooth the other night, and it started out as I wanted cookies. Like I wanted to bake cookies and frost them, you know, like something cute that you'd do with your boyfriend that I would do alone. But then I actually went to the store and completely forgot the like cookie dough. You know, I could make it from scratch, but it was like 10 p.m. at that point. So we have these candy melts is what they're called, and like these meltable candy melts. And so I got a pack of those, and then I got kernels to pop popcorn. Then what I do is I melt the candy melt and then you pour it over the popcorn, and it's like a sweet popcorn. It's kind of like almost like a white chocolate taste. It shows purple as the color, but now I just have this bowl that I can sit and peck at whenever I want. So that was my endeavor. I still need to do the cookies, but I'm not having that urge, that desire at the moment. This kind of covered it right now. Yeah, okay, it's dark. Okay, just finished work. It is just after 9 p.m. Now time to go make dinner and honestly basically get ready for bed. Not really doing anything else tonight, as far as I know. So, food? Okay, we're home. I actually already ate my main meal, but now I'm like, I'm gonna sit and gorge on some chips and salsa. So we make our own salsa. Someone we knew, my dad knew years ago, had like made his own salsa, and then he told my dad the recipe, and then like I think we've tweaked it a little bit here and there, but so we almost always have like homemade salsa. One of my favorites, because again, I'm more of a savory and spicy, so I love this. So yeah, that's my night. Now I'm just watching vlogs and eating chips and salsa. I'm gonna try to write some more tonight, hopefully, but I have a whole face process now, which maybe I'll talk about that in a video, because clearly I have acne and I have to deal with that, so that it doesn't go to my heart, but I can't take anything because it cancels out my heart medications. It's a whole ordeal. But so I'm on like this face, it's like a face mask, but it's like a cream that you put on and then it hardens and you sleep with it. But before that, I use this like micro needle cleanser. Hurts for a second, but really helps. So I have to do that and spray silver on my face and everything. It's a whole process, but I can tell I haven't been keeping up on it very well, because it's starting to come out. I'm like, okay, we got to get back on that tonight, and I'm kind of dreading it, but okay, jump scare. I don't usually show y'all without my glasses, but I finally got to the night routine. I wrote a bit, which was good. It was nice. And I'm actually almost done translating my mom's journal. So then it'll be up to my own memory for the most part. So I'm getting a little worried about that, but anyway, I wanted to show y'all. So it's called a healing powder cleanser, but it's like these micro needles. It's just a powder. But I pour a little bit of this in my hand, and then I mix it with some silver, and then it becomes kind of like a paste almost, and then you just rub it in circles on your face, and then you wipe it off with a cloth after it sits for a minute, and then I spray the silver back on my face. Now what I'm gonna do is, this is the face mask. It's called Promycin that I put on. This bottle's almost gone, but I have another one. So now, like, here is a spot I gotta get, and like here is a spot I gotta get. You know, there's just like certain spots right now that's struggling, but that's what we're gonna do. And then it's bedtime now that it's like past midnight. Yay! Good morning, everybody. It is the next day. I just got dressed. I think I don't love. These are not the right jeans. These are not the jeans I wanted to put on. Gonna have to change the jeans. Whoops. Anyway. So, I am wearing this. It's like a sweatshirt thing. Sweatshirt thing. Got it at Sabrina Carpenter's concert earlier this year. And actually, I got another hoodie from her concert too. That's kind of like the tour hoodie, if you will. And, but I remember when I was there, I was kind of like, well, maybe I should get a little more or something. So I asked the guy that was helping me, like, what do you like? And he recommended this one. And, like, this one didn't catch my eye initially. But let me tell you, this is one of my favorite, like, sweatshirts now. And it's so freaking soft inside. I'm like, okay, sir, you done did great. But it's also from one of her songs. So the front says Homewrecker, the back says Slut. It's from her song Because I Liked a Boy. So whenever I wear this, that song is just stuck in my head. But I think that's what we're gonna go with today because it's supposed to really cool down today. So we're gonna be nice and warm and cozy. I need to change my pants. Guys, this is horrible. The clothes that, like, I'm cycling through and, like, not done with yet, I just plop on my floor. And those are the jeans I actually wanted. Not these ones. These ones I wear to, like, my work more, but I wanted those ones. So I'm gonna hurry and change. Okay. There we go. Right pants on now. Ta-ta. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end this vlog here so I can edit it. The fun of editing. But we're going to pick up in the next vlog pretty much right here. So I appreciate all of y'all watching. If you guys are new, press subscribe so you don't miss future vlogs and all the other stuff that I do. Hit the like button. Helps me out a ton. Let's do a little challenge here, okay? So if you got all the way to this point, I want you guys to comment something, okay? So, what is your favorite autumn treat, okay? Now that we are in autumn, you know, we are in the season of autumn, what is your favorite treat? I know a lot of people like pumpkin spice stuff. I don't necessarily do. I'm not a pumpkin girly. I know, a little controversial, but I want to know, what is your favorite autumn treat? Let me know in the comments below. And until the next one, I'll catch you in the next one. Remember, you're doing great. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.